You're listening to Why Is That So? Radio, the place that helps you send unsent letters. Do you remember the warmth from your parents' palms every time they touched your cheek, the comforting embrace that held you through every moment of childhood, and even the smell of their sweat when they rushed you to the hospital when you were sick? Back then, their love felt boundless, always present. Whether we cried or sulked, their love warmed our hearts. But as we grew older, life became busy and relentless, sometimes making us forget, or at least dimming our perception of that love. Still, parents always silently stayed up late, woke up early, working tirelessly with one simple wish: that their children would get enough sleep, eat well, and live more peacefully. Today, let's sit back with us and listen to the loving words from the twinkling stars, sent to mothers, fathers, and all those who brought us into this world and nurtured us, to feel a simple love that we've long been unable to express. Let's begin. Opening today's radio show, let's hear the letter from little Gary. Dad, from the bottom of your heart, do you miss me? I usually don't remember anything for too long, but the moment I knew I had completely lost the person I loved most, I was tormented to my core. And I thought that haunting feeling would stay with me forever. Do you know, Dad? I truly long for what we call family love. Since you passed away, Mom has become a completely different person, harsh and rude. She even hurt me so much it felt like I died and came back to life. I don't blame Mom, I only blame the pain in her heart and the burden she carries on her shoulders, which is too heavy, making her this way. I love you, Dad. I love Mom too. Our family used to be so happy. It's been 3 years since you left. There's been no happy Tet holiday like when you were here. Without you, our home is so sad, Dad. I wish I could meet you in my dreams. I wish you could buy me food, take me out to play like my friends' parents. And I wish I could meet you in my dreams many more times. After so many losses, I no longer have any support for myself. I've become more withdrawn and quiet. When I'm tired, I often miss you, Dad, remembering those times sitting behind you on the old bike. Under the sunset glow, it was just the two of us. Simple as it was, to me, you were a luxury. Though I'm sad and I miss you, my heart still knows you're there, watching over my every step. Every journey of mine, just like when I was little, right, Dad? Dad, please be happy wherever you are. I love you. The next letter is from little Bamboo. Mom, do you know? For a very long time, I've wanted to tell you that I love you very much. I just didn't know how to express it clearly. Those loving words have remained unspoken in my small heart. Partly because of the generation gap, partly because I was still naive. Many times, due to disagreements, I raised my voice at you, even blaming you for not understanding me. I used to think you only wanted me to study well and get high scores, so for many years at school, I felt a lot of pressure about grades. But later, I realized that you only wished for me to be truly happy, to have a stable job and a full life. I'm so sorry, Mom. I wasn't a good child. I made many mistakes, only thinking of myself, unaware of how much you did. Because of me, your health has weakened over time, due to age, due to the many worries and hardships for work and family. I know you often wanted to give up because of exhaustion, but for our small family, you tried so hard to ensure I was educated and lacked nothing. I'm so scared. I'm scared that one day you won't be by my side, and I won't have anyone who loves and cares for me as much as you do. I have so much I want to share with you to become a good child, strong enough so you don't have to worry anymore. Mom, just this once, let me say I love you. I love you, Mom. The next letter is from Autumn, to Autumn's beloved mother. Mom, I know you might not hear or read this letter, but I still want to write it to remind myself how truly important you are. Today, I spontaneously calculated everyone's age 18 years from now. When I turn 18, you'll already be 68. It's truly difficult to imagine seeing you age like that. This April, you'll turn 50. So, you've already lived half your life. I suddenly thought that the time I have left with you isn't much anymore. Next year, I'll be studying at university in Hanoi, so I'll spend less time at home and won't be able to chat with you as much. I won't get to have the breakfasts you prepare or eat the delicious meals you cook anymore. When I'm with you, I'm always happy and healthy. I don't have to worry about anything. But Mom, you're 50 now, and you're still working so hard. I feel so much love and pity for you. I know you have many worries in life, many things to resolve that I can't help with. That's why I don't dare tell you about my own pressures, because I'm afraid if you knew, you would be even sadder. I only wish that if possible, you'd stay with me for a very long time, Mom. I'm truly scared of a day when you're no longer by my side. You are the one who sparks my hope and also the one who stays through every failure, helping me achieve my future goals. It's wonderful to have you in this life. Thank you, Autumn's mom. Autumn loves you very much. The next letter is from Spinach. Mom, I'm grateful that you are my mother, but I'm also sorry that I am your child. I love you so much, but I've never uttered a word of love instead, only showing rough and rude attitudes. You've sacrificed too much for me, exchanged so many things. Because of me, you had to marry a bad husband. Because of me, you cried many nights. I still haven't been able to help you with anything, only brought you pain. There were times when a thought flashed through my mind. If you had another child, I would give up to be less of a burden to you. But those thoughts eventually passed, and it seemed as if good things would come. But why is fate so cruel, giving me so many illnesses when I'm just in my early 20s? That selfish thought rushed back once more. Then I started to think about my purpose in life, which is you, Mom. If I were gone, how would you live? Now I can only tell myself to try hard. Try to study well so that later I can repay and show filial piety to you. Life becomes so meaningful and happy when I still have you by my side. Mom. And the last letter of today is from my nest. I spent a lifetime saying harsh words to Dad, but Dad spent a lifetime loving me. When I was little, I hated Dad because he let me walk home in the rain. Dad always got angry when I made mistakes. Dad was so indifferent. The day I had to study far away, Dad didn't even look at me. I really hated Dad. Dad was always aloof, never cared about me, and was always strict with me about the smallest things. I never cared about Dad at all. I didn't even know his shoe size or what he liked. I always said harsh words to Dad. Only when I studied far away did I understand how much Dad loved me. On days when it rained heavily on the way home from school, Dad would always wait for me at the alley, scolding me for not bringing a raincoat. In truth, all my wishes in the wish jar were silently read and fulfilled by Dad, not by any magic. On days I studied far away, Dad would silently stand in his room so I wouldn't see him cry to spare him the heartache. Those scolding words were just Dad's worries. Dad loved, but he never said it. Instead of words, Dad was always silently behind me, protecting, caring, and worrying about me. I was truly thoughtless to say such harsh words to Dad, but Dad was never angry. When I was angry, he would always secretly buy things I liked, cook delicious meals without saying a word. That's why I regret it so much. He's been through so much hardship out there. Yes, that's how it is, everyone. On the surface, we often bicker with our parents, but deep down, we always feel the peace they bring to our lives. I understand that many of you aren't lucky enough to have a warm family like in fairy tales. But I always believe that no matter how chaotic life gets, your parents always love you, and you always cherish and love them too. It's just that the hustle and bustle of life sometimes overshadows it. One day, you will realize and be grateful for your parents' love for what it truly is, and you will be brave enough to say, I love you, Mom and Dad, once more. I just hope you hurry. Because time waits for no one, so don't hesitate to grasp what you can reach out and hold. And what needs to be let go, don't waver. Let it go decisively. Cherish and preserve moments with your family, because that is the truest place to entrust love. Don't wait until it's lost to realize that true happiness is right within our grasp. And those were this week's unsent letters. Send us your letters to the mailbox linked in the comments section. Don't forget to follow the channel and await the next episodes of Why Is That So? Radio.